Well, that happened. The Xbox just completely cut off. That was fun. Let's try this again. I hope we win. I hit lower.
Rolling.
That's enough for now. Save. That actually terrifies me now with how much that was saving and loading. So 243 is where it starts. Okay, so yeah, we're doing good. Got to roll higher than you. Damn it. No. Now let's load. Like, holy crap. I always had trouble with the 360 since I had to get a new power brick. Like, if you just touch the cord, it just completely turns the power off. Which is probably a bad thing. But it's what I have right now. And it's what I have to work with. So, that's the way it's going to be for now. That really sucked. But oh well. That's fine. Also, I wish Joey was back here. I need to tell him something.
Back to try your...
It involves the streams. It's going to be real fun.
Rolling.
That's enough. Thank you. We have 8 more left, I believe. Gotta roll higher than you. Yes, barely.
You called it right.
Let's roll the dice. Lower. 5. I got this. Aww. So we gotta load. We're getting there. We're approaching our destination. I swear I can speak. I swear I can read. Yeah. I really want to bring that up to Joey about the whole promises thing. Because I got stuff I gotta do. Stream related. Some will be fun. Some will be just like, oh god, why am I putting myself through this? But it's stuff I made promises on and I gotta do it. I'm gonna go lower once I run around the room. Command. Damn it, it was higher.
What say we try?
Wish you'd actually say even. Also, I really want to watch her stream or just join the game, but I gotta do this. To be fair, anytime I do anything, I'm like, I want to do this. Like, I can never make up my mind on what I really want to do. There we go. Oh crap, was I high or low last time? Big. Damn it! That's enough. So, Joey, how's the other stream? At least I think you were watching the other stream. Dysfunctional dog who is streaming the Overwatch. Also, we gotta win some more dice high-low game thing. Because we gotta get the last little secret extra thing. Oh. Wait, did you really not watch your stream? Okay. I mean, it's fine if you did. I was just wanting to know how it was. Let's roll the dice. Lower. I found something weird out about this dice game. What?
You called low, but
It hates me. Seriously though, apparently the time affects the dice rolls. So if I load it, spam it, load it, spam it, load it, spam it, it'll be the same roll. But if I move around or just wait, it changes the outcome. We gotta win though. We gotta do it. I've been here for way too long trying to get this to work. Oh, you agree? Alright. Let's go higher again. Come on, come on, come on. Yes!
you called it right.
That's enough. Whenever it hits 263 saves, that should be whenever we win.
That's what I was waiting.
Or we get the thing to happen. Don't worry about it.
What?
That's enough. Seriously though, if we keep winning, something will happen. We have to win 20 times in a row, which we're over 10. Son of a bitch!
Not enough spin on the wrist.
Oh yeah, you missed it, Jay. My Xbox cut off. My 360 was just like, time for me to sleep. Also, can you go out and get me some food? I'm kind of hungry. Oh, okay. I thought you could do that for me, but I guess not. I really wish that it was just 10 wins in a row. Also, I forgot if I think it was lower. Either way, we're moving around.
Oh, Rich. If you.
We're teaching Wildflower how to gamble. No! That was higher. Poopy. Poopy, poopy, poop butts. Joey, can you roll the dice for me? Also, I'm going to ask you for the next one. High or low? Medium. I can't do that. High or low, Joey? High or low?
Let's see how...
Oh, yes.
You called it right. What's...
That's enough for now. Gotta save. We're getting so close. Roll the dice. Lower. Since you didn't say anything besides medium. Yes. That's enough. 3 more bigger. Oh my gosh. That's enough. We're getting really close. And I found out that I screwed myself out of a quest from doing this, but we'll do the quest in the next playthrough. So it's good. Damn!
What say we try again?
We're so close. Also, Joey, I wanted to bring something up to you. I talked about this in the past, or many of these things in the past. So, I made a few promises on stream. I think I actually made one to you that wasn't on stream and I didn't write it down. But I'm going to count it. Well. Hold on, I gotta open this up. Let's roll the dice. Higher. Dang it.
Not enough spin on the wrist to best my roll, it seems. Don't worry. You'll make it back.
Hold on. Whenever we load this back up. I gotta go lower. If I do it immediately. Okay, I did write it down. So, after I actually test out Dead Rising 2, if it's fine, every 50 videos I'm going to go back and redo an old series. Why did I say series? I'm going to go back and do an old series that I recorded from Xbox One to make it look better. So, Dead Rising 1 and the 14-hour stream will come back at some point. I gotta actually sit down and finish Mario RPG, which I might do Saturday. I can't do Link's Awakening yet, but that'll happen in the future. And Sonic 06. Also, I did not do this immediately. Joey, I'm an idiot, so I'm gonna go high again since I waited. But yeah, that's gonna be the thing that happens. Sonic 06 will happen.
Even.
I promised 5 things, but I had written down 4. I might have to go back through old videos and try to find the other one. But yeah, I promised Sonic 06 100%, which I still need to buy. Link's Awakening DX I can't technically finish until I get a GameCube and a Game Boy Advance player. Or a way to stream from the Game Boy Advance. Gotta go back and do old series that were done on the Xbox One that look like shit. And I gotta finish Mario RPG, which I'm probably going to sit down and just record Saturday, so I probably won't even be on at all Saturday unless I finish that fast.
You called it right. A high roll doubles your wager.
Well, that happened. My pants, I'm out of here before something happens to me. Your bad news, I'm sorry, I forgot to even read the first part. I got distracted. Later, I be sending a message saying, yeah, you're an idiot.
Don't pester me or I'll find something to arrest you for.
I can't wait for the next fight to start.
Oh yeah, Joe, you missed this guy. Let's see if we can talk to him again. I don't know why she even said that.
Oh, I knew you'd be back. No woman alive can resist the call of lustful Lao's powerful yang.
If you can keep your yang under check for a moment, can I ask you a question or two?
No need. The answers in order are 17 times and no in a row. Thank you very much for your sarcasm.
Are you? Why is this disgusting?
The only way to find out would be to spend an eternity of evenings with me, wouldn't it? I'll answer your questions first, and then you can help me with my exhaustive study of anatomy.
What can you tell? Oh, I'm afraid of the answers I'll get. I'll be going.
Alas, we were just getting to know each other, and we haven't even reached the best part. If we're lucky, it will make an appearance next time we speak.
Joey, that guy's weird. He should be a party member.
Don't you just love the Imperial Arena? No other place like it in all of the Jade Empire. Were you looking for me? I'm Lady Rento, and I was expecting someone sent by Captain Sen.
I'm here to talk to you about Creative Yukong.
Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he? I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming.
Why is Yukong wanted for confidence schemes?
That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him.
How much did you give this actor?
Probably less than my husband is putting forth as a bounty for poor Yukong. That young man doesn't deserve this.
Do you have any idea where I could find Creative Yukong?
I would wager that you'll find him in the Scholars' Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play. It's going to be put on soon in the Golden Way, I'm told. Should be exciting to watch. Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him.
Let's see, I should get back to what you were doing.
If you happen to find Creative Yukong, do go easy on him, would you? The poor boy did nothing wrong, and my husband is being unusually cruel to him. Good luck with your search. I have to get back to the estate, so much to do.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just read something and it really confused me. I don't know what's going on. And Joey, I'm gonna talk to you after this.
Forget it, lady. I stick with male clients, and right now I'm on Judge Fang's payroll. He doesn't like me branching out to make money on the side. Unless you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch. Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stand at attention.
Who are you?
My name is Gentle Breezes, but everyone just calls me Breezes now. I guess you lose your gentle side when you spend too many nights with Judge Fang. Fang's my benefactor, if you know what I mean. I do all the things that make him happy. Filthy, nasty things. But at least that sick bastard pays well.
I don't want to talk about it on stream. I don't know what's going on, but I'm really confused. Who is Judge Fang?
Judge Fang's the head of the Ministry of Harmony. He's sitting in the next room with his guards. Likes to come and watch the arena fights. The blood and the beatings in the ring get his fever burning for later. Sometimes that bastard takes it out on me. Other times he makes me take it out on him. He doesn't seem to care either way. There are few things more twisted than Judge Fang's idea of a fun night.
You don't like Fang much, do you?
I hate him. He's a vile, repulsive deviant. He likes to hurt. When things are bad, a man like that leaves scars, emotional and physical. Look, I've been around. I know people do strange and disturbing things behind locked doors. But nothing like this. There's no act too brutal or shameful for Judge Fang. He's into all sorts of things, and he's no stranger to pain. I know that all too well.
Why do you work for him?
I've thought about quitting. Every night. But I heard what happened to the last girl who tried to leave Fang. He's not the kind of man you just walk away from. He sees me as a possession. His possession. He's not just going to let me go. He's got the wealth and power to find me wherever I run. I'm stuck with Judge Fang until he's tired of me. I've come to accept that. It's a hard, grim fact. But at least he pays well.
I want to ask you something else.
Go ahead. It's not like I'm going to tell you anything that isn't common knowledge.
Yeah. Actually, I think we got everything out
Good.
of that.
Let me rest. I've got a feeling I'm in for a long night tonight.
Let's see.
Whoa, back up a bit there. Judge Fang doesn't like people blocking his view of the arena. Even a pretty lady like you. You might make him miss out on someone getting their nose broken, or their leg, or even their skull. He was just saying that there hasn't been a
You
good
kids
skull
are butt
fracture for at
piglets.
least a week. It's put him in a foul mood.
Sounds like one sick and twisted man.
I wouldn't call him sick and twisted. That's an insult to sick and twisted people everywhere. Fang's on a whole other level. I never used to believe the stories, but now that I'm working for him, I can honestly say he's the most degenerate and perverted man in the whole empire. But he pays well, very well. Enough so that we pretend not to see what's going on, though I still feel bad for Breezes sometimes.
We already know who Breezes
Good
is.
idea. Come back next month. Fang might be taking appointments by then.
Crimson Kana.
Greetings,
I'm Crimson Kana. Known in the prosperous East for my swordsmanship, I came here to test my abilities, but have found my will and purity of spirit tested as well. Forgive me, I should not speak so to a spectator. If you have questions, you should speak with Kui, the promoter. You clearly dislike this place, why not just leave? Mind, spirit, and body must all be tested. You can achieve peace in the garden, but you earn it on the battlefield. Goals reached without trial are not so easily kept. That makes a certain kind of sense. Many philosophies agree with me, but many do not. The ensuing debates are no less a field of battle than this one. Not all battles are fought with weapons. That's all I wanted to ask you for now. May your battles bring you peace.
Intolerable. One more mistake, Kui, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem.
But...
Enough! Find a solution and leave me alone.
This is not an approbate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an M-fusion of new blood? Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make. This is turning out to be an excellent day.
Also, his voice sounds familiar.
Indeed.
I don't know why I just said also, but yeah.
I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language.
Of course, silly of me to bring it up. What were you saying?
A single glance tells me you are a remarkable woman with the perfect mix of strength and grace to grab a crowd's imagination.
What are you getting at?
The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes. I've heard that you were asking around and talking to some of our best and brightest. Your interest tells me all that I need to know about you. What say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire? The arena awaits.
I want to join the arena.
That's the spirit of the thing. Now, what name precedes you in your travels?
What? That'll probably be in the closed fist playthrough. I'm called Owen.
Right, a fine name. A fine name indeed. But it won't sell. Not at all. We need something more memorable for the crowds. Think of something that would sound engaging, ringing down from the rafters. That's how we'll bill you.
What should we be called, Joey? I forgot about this. I would have asked earlier. But I really just didn't remember this at all. Joey, please. Silver Piglet. Okay.
Silver Phoenix. Silver Phoenix. Conjures up quite an image. Are you certain?
Yes, that's what I want.
Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight and I'll get you started. Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. Any other questions?
That's all I need to know.
One other thing. You should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get to know them as well.
We're all one big happy family.
You're a big happy idiot, Han.
As you can see, they always have something to say.
Tell me about my first fight.
For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain the system we use here.
I'll figure it out as they go. Will Hunk skip to the fight? Yeah. Yes, please explain the procedures here.
I like to keep things simple and organized. Any other way, and things get more convoluted than the celestial court on the Emperor's birthday. When you're ready for your match, ask me about it, and I'll give you a quick summary of your opponent. I'll be setting up your matches, of course. Various enchantments woven in this place keep the fights from being deadly, but they're no less real. You'll feel the pain if you don't keep your defense up. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Are you ready to fight Shrek? Actually, I don't know why I asked you that since I'm doing it. But it's time to fight Shrek. I think this will be the first fight we've actually gotten in since the stream started.
A new warrior does battle with the Beast.
That ogre is just going to go down so fast. I think you will. Oh, he's not even going to get a hit in. Well, he got a hit in, but he didn't actually hit me. Swing in, I mean. We did it. We won the game. We still need to sell some of our essence gems because we have so many on us that we're not even using.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential. You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
That really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on, shall we?
Tell me about my next fight.
Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once.
Jay, does his voice sound familiar to you at all?
It'll wow the crowd
I feel like
and
I've heard
teach
him
them
before,
a lesson at the same
besides
time.
this game.
Remember to watch your sides and back. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Any idea what he's been in? Really? I've never really watched
4
or done anything
students
that
test
involved
their
Avatar:
skills
The Last
against
Airbender.
one master.
Oh, jeez. Look at these scrubs. Oh. Aha. I don't even think any of them are going to hit us. And we won. That looks like some sort of robot in the bottom right corner. I don't think it is, but it looks like one. honestly just do not remember much about this game. Part of me still wishes for a sequel, and the other part of me is just like, no, it would never be as good.
Those boys won't be back anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts.
Tell me about my next fight.
The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention. I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to disconstructulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at hapless Han. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
I don't know how long the arena thing goes for. But it might be a lot shorter than I thought. But either way, like I said earlier, I'm just going to stop after this because I am hungry. After the whole arena is done, not after this fight. I'm going to get some food. So
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Test your might.
1,000 cuts.
This is literally just test your might. Mortal Kombat. No, it's not actually. Mortal Kombat, you just have to do a. I get the button mash in that, don't you? I don't play Mortal Kombat, so I honestly wouldn't know. That's what it made me think of. Actually, it's more like one of the Mario Party minigames where you have to destroy the Bowser statues without the ground pounds or the jump kicks. If only we could do ground pounds in this game.
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you.
Tell me about my next fight.
I think you're ready to face hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time, and I'll make sure you don't have to dance with the children anymore. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
I wonder how Chaotix... I wonder if he's done the dentist. I wonder if he's actually going to play tonight. Oh, was he? It's been a while since I've seen that show.
Can Silver Phoenix surpass Hapless Han and leave the qualifying division?
So, I'll say this one more thing about Chaotic. I can't believe that he had bees in his closet. BI, whatever. That'd be insane. I don't know if I can handle that. The bee's knees. We need a bee magic style in this game. We need to shoot bees at people. Oh, I will be a grit. I don't even know what I just agreed to. But I will be a grit. I probably shouldn't say it because you can just say anything now.
You dealt with Han I knew you would. All of our professional fighters move past him eventually.
Kui, that will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kailan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the Bronze Division. Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good, I think.
Why do you let Lucky Cho push you around, Kui?
Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He's also a member of the guild and reports directly to Kailan. Kailan oversees things here in the arena, and the guild ensures that the authorities leave us in peace.
Tell me more about Kailan the Serpent.
He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is an ex-champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kailan couldn't leave the arena alone, though. He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
Enough about what Lucky Cho said. Can you tell me more about the Guild?
The Guild is the organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the Guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact. Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the Guild has recently been inhumed. Kailan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone.
I'll be careful who I talk to.
A wise decision. Very wise. For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighters.
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine. With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company.
They have history together.
Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your next match.
Ooh. Hold on, Kui. How do you know about the Black Whirlwind?
I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare for your entry into the Bronze Division. It will take me a bit of time before you'll be ready for your next fight. You should talk to the other fighters here. They've been watching you and are getting nervous. Of course, I'll need more time than that for these preparations.
What kind of preparations?
It's just a matter of preparing the proper documents. Why don't you kill the time by making your way out into the city? See the sights. Maybe visit the Golden Way or the Scholar's Garden. Actually, that reminds me. A woman was here watching your fight against Hapless Han, dressed all in black and veiled. She seemed impressed with your preference. Just before she left, she told me to tell my new fighter that she was still waiting to see you. She said you'd know where. Sounds like quite the invitation.
We'll see her soon. Let's talk to some of the other people around here. I hate the constant push of the crowds, don't you? At least I'll be gone from here soon. That's why I cheer for Iron Soldier. He sneers at the crowds with the fighters, even the system, and none of them can defeat him. If you want to talk about the arena, you should talk to Soldier, not me. I try to stay clear of the other fighters. Tell me about yourself. Keep an eye on things for soldiers, see? I even help him train and work out any tension he might be feeling after a fight. What sort of things do you keep an eye on? New fighters like yourself. I also try to keep tabs on what Kailan the Serpent has and his goons Lucky Cho are up to. I should get back to what I was doing. Iron Soldier.
You look a shade better than the usual cowardly dogs we get through here. Just a shade, though. So you've earned the right to talk to me. Lucky you. Iron Soldier's the name, though everyone just calls me Soldier. You may as well do the same.
76.
You ground the hapless one beneath your feet like everyone else does, huh? Han's pathetic for wasting time on the hopefuls, if you ask me. Then again, watching Han stumble to Dr. On every time he tries to handle the real Bronze Division fights is one of the most entertaining things about this place.
Are you always this belligerent?
Given half the chance, yes. If you can't handle it, you don't need to talk to me. There are some people who call the way I operate walking the low path, but they're fools.
I'll talk to you later, Soldier 76.
Good. Go bother someone else.
Boy, that sure was something. I wouldn't have wanted to be me out there, except that I was. But I learned so much from facing you. Next time I should try some of that fancy stuff you do. I'm not exactly sure how you did it, though.
Pay attention when you fight. Make the enemy's moves your own.
You know, that's a good idea. I tend to focus on myself more than others. Perhaps I can learn some new tricks. Thanks for the encouragement.
Do you know anything about the guild?
All the contestants know about the guild. They are the real power here. Keep your voice low. We don't want Lucky Cho to hear us talking about this.
Who's in charge of the guild?
I don't know about the guild itself, but around here the man in charge is named Kailan the Serpent. He's a powerful magician and incredibly deadly in battle. Retired Imperial champion, in fact. I never have to deal with Kailan. I'm not good enough to compete with the big players, so he isn't interested in me. I prefer it that way.
How do they operate so openly?
It's not that open, but Lucky Cho and Kailan don't bother to hide their actions much. I wonder if the rest of the guild appreciates them being that open. As to why the Empire tolerates them, I know of at least one promising fighter who went off to join the Lotus Assassins not too long ago. It was like they recruited him after seeing what he could do here. Maybe there's some arrangement that makes the Lotus Assassins overlook this place.
Alright, that's all I need from you.
It's always nice of you to stop by and chat. A lot of people who move past me in the arena never look back.
Okay, so there's nothing over there at all.
If you want to talk, Brother Bo is better at it than I am.
Leave me be. I am contemplating.
The brothers Sung greet our fellow combatant warmly. I am Sung Bo, this is my little brother Boo, and my older brother Sui.
Do not bother me. Introductions merely clutter the mind.
I don't think they was bothering you, Sui. It's Bo being talked to.
Han falls to your strikes, as have so many before. Now that you have entered the Bronze Division, we shall see how you truly fare. Now, what did you need?
What can you tell me about the guild?
We can tell you to be careful whom you ask about such things. Secrets kept in the open are the most sensitive.
Who's Kailan?
The serpent who dwells in the shadows of this place. Like an air spirit, he is everywhere and yet invisible to the eye.
Brother Sui puts it well. Kailan the Serpent is the guild's will in this place, powerful enough that only the brave or foolish discuss him at any length.
Why doesn't the Empire just stop the guild?
I agree. I don't want them around anymore. They scare me.
If you let fear guide your decisions, Brother Boo, you will find that you have walked the coward's path.
Philosophy aside, the Empire certainly could wipe them out. But wouldn't another similar organization appear? Regardless, if something could be done, the Empire would have done it already.
That's all I need from you three for now.
Oh yes, we shall see you around. Of that you can be sure.
Fascinating. How very interesting to meet you. Fate may have robbed me of my sight at a young age, but I can still sense the energy within your meridians. Impressive, and yet somewhat strange.
What's strange about my energy?
I don't know what it is about you exactly, but I would say you have been trained like no other warrior in this place. What I do know is that several of the techniques pioneered by what we call the new schools would have astonishing effects on one with your energy.
The new schools of what?
Allow me a formal introduction. I am Dr. An, acupuncturist. You are one of the arena's contestants, are you not? I hear talk that you are one of the most promising new contenders. But I should not prattle on at you. What do you need from me?
Show me what you have to sell.
Of course. Have a look.
Oh. Oh crap. Sell some of this stuff. Yes. We have no money now. Future pins. I feel kind of stupid for buying all that, but oh well. Also, I think we're just going to do bronze actually, because I am getting really, really hungry. I want to grab some food. I'm going to save real quick just in case anything happens. Like the Xbox decides to turn itself off again. Oh, I don't think there's really anything down here for us. Well. Alright, let's go back up and have our fights.
Many people try to break into the Bronze Division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
Tell me about my next fight.
Your next fight? I'd love to, but I'm still arranging the details of your entry into the Bronze Division. Besides, didn't you have some mysterious lady in black looking to meet you? Hardly an invitation I'd turn down.
Oh. Alright, let's go. Poor guy. Oh, let's look at the quest real quick. Silk Fox. We gotta do that. We gotta go meet her. I have no idea where she's at. Joey, are you sure you can't go get me food? Oh, see, let's look at the map. The Golden Way, Black Leopard School, Merchant Square. I think we had to go over to the Golden Way. I didn't even read what the quest said. Probably told me exactly where to go. Silk Fox is in fact Princess Sun Lian. That was probably terrible. The Heavenly Lily, the daughter of Emperor Sun Hai, and heir to the throne of the Jade Empire. She seems to have developed a personal interest in you, although she is clearly adept at manipulating others to further her own goals. It may be a challenge to get along with such a strong-willed individual. Meet Princess Lian in the location specified in her note, the Scholar's Garden in the Imperial City. Plot items. Meet me in the pavilion at the entrance to the Scholar's Garden. Is that over here? No, that's Leopard School. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw something.
There's so many people here. The sound of their voices inside can be almost overwhelming.
Overwhelming. Yeah, I need to mark this down. Almost completely forgot about that. Apparently we weren't supposed to go to the arena until later. Oh well. Let's see. The Acropolis, which we have to go for a quest, Mystery Hotel, Theater Pavilion. Alright, let's go. I'm kind of in a rush because I do want some food and I want it now.
Your parentage is below average and your ancestry is
What's
of
with that
questionable
movement?
worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth.
What are you doing? Why are you... Why attempt to insult me?
Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
I did have ox testicles at one point. I asked for an explanation. Justify yourself or I'll take offense.
Your beliefs are superficial and your culture is substandard.
There's no point to your insults. Defend your claims or cease this instant.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults, someone who would command respect. Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are exactly what we need.
Explain yourself.
An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
Oh, I know this guy.
The Outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the Emperor himself. So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe, but that will not last. If he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them.
Perhaps I can reason with this Outlander.
That's what's so infuriating. He doesn't respond to reason. He proposes challenges we don't understand, and then declares himself the winner. Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten. Normally, the peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too. Getting rid of this nuisance will endear you to many.
I'll teach him not to mock our culture.
I hope your ability matches your conviction. Several others have fallen short, despite their outrage at his antics. He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition has moved him. Please, I hope you will prove to be a worthy opponent.
I'm sure we will. At least I hope we will.
I didn't think so many people could be in a place all at once. And all of them keeping so much inside.
Oh. Scholar's Garden. I think we talked to her immediately here. I'm actually gonna make the arena wait. I'm just gonna talk to Xbawks and grab some food. Thought I had enough before, like a few hours before the stream, but apparently not.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person. I should have seen it coming. I suspect that we share a similar strength.
You've changed again, Princess. Nah. You know nothing of... I'll go with the first one. You've changed again, Princess. Who are you now?
As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions. There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your Master Li to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer. He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, or you are. There was something familiar about him as well.
They rightfully fear him. He is Sun Li, the glorious strategist.
Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your Master Li is the glorious strategist.
It doesn't matter what you believe. I know it, and that's enough.
Sun Li died 20 years ago. Everyone was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire. Now, it seems they may have been traitors. I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed.
I must get to the palace. What do I need to do?
Death's Hand has almost total control over my father. We must find conclusive evidence of his crimes and reveal his corruption. And I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems. Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins and find evidence of this treachery.
Been fighting the Lotus Assassins. How can I infiltrate them?
We need proof
infiltrate
of
them.
Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are
Joey, are you streaming after I'm done? Because if so, I'll just load up your stream. Fought a number of them. I would be spotted.
Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face lived to report back?
Okay.
I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tian's Landing. They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye. I would
Alright.
wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? I think they deserve it.
How can this be done?
There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents. If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your interest. The
Oh, it is
Executioner will
sorta
take a
related.
real interest when you finish the silver round. Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion.
You know a lot about the Lotus Assassins. Why?
Death's Hand rules over the Lotus Assassins, so I take special interest in their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name.
I'll go see what I can learn from the Imperial Arena.
Yes, I will have my people spread rumors of your interest. Once you pass the silver round, the Executioner will take an interest. I'm sure he will find you as impressive as I do. Or, if you prefer, court the Inquisitor. Ask Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden about him. I hear Dongao is closer to the Assassins than he should be. Unless you want me with you, I will wait at your flying machine. You travel with such interesting peasants. I'm sure I'll be entertained for hours.
Peasants? Wait at the fire. I'll speak with you later.
Of course. I look forward to it.
See, it's in that vase. And read that button. Let's get what all's around here in this one little area. Physical universe rebuttal. Scholar Xiao Shang has once again missed the central point of the philosopher's argument. We do not wish to stall development, nor do we seek to stop people from learning. Philosophers see the work of the divine in the physical world, and oppose those who defy tradition only because they find those customs inconvenient or outdated. Learning and respect for the past need not be mutually exclusive. We seek only to learn in a way that does not dishonor the celestial beings that give us our very lives. One of these days, Joey, I'll learn to read. Uh-oh.
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess to save you this time.
Do you think we'd forget? You can't humiliate us and just walk away. We'll teach you to insult a guard of the Imperial City.
What? Also, if I can get rid of this guy before the guy's in, look, that's what she looks like when she fights. When she's the good spirit. Okay, so there's nothing else over here.
What do you want?
Are you alright with the demons inside of you?
They don't come out very much. The Guardian protects me and keeps the other inside. When the other tries to get out, it feels like my head is going to tear itself apart.
This must be very hard on you.
Yes, but the Guardian has always been with me, and I trust him. The other one has been there too, but smaller. They won't say why. They say we have to be with you now.
Hush, child, I will speak for now. This child has been chosen as the vessel to allow me into the mortal realm. She is my gate into this world, and I am her protector. Why did you choose her? The amulet you carry has been hidden in the village by the last of the spirit monks, and the whole area flooded. Those remaining behind died, and it was lost forever. I got a call, hold on. Alright, sorry about that. But the dam had opened again and the water receded. I am bound to protect this amulet, but to exist in this world, balance is needed. With good, evil, with life, death. Of those who died there, I chose this one as my host. For she was reborn through my power, and I within her, but balance required that my heavenly presence have an opposite. You mean Yazin? Yes. He is within this shot as well. He cares nothing for the amulet or the girl. He would break them all to pieces just to have his chance at freedom.
Ha! You care too much for this whelp.
Quiet. Stay inside. Do not mention these things to Wildflower, Spirit Muck. She is only dimly aware of her past, and this knowledge would harm her further. Alright, so we learned a little bit more about Wildflower. Also, I'm going to actually save it this time because I didn't save it last time I ended. Thank you for joining me, Joey. I really appreciate it. I guess we'll play Overwatch later tonight, maybe? Possibly? Or Neverwinter, but I kind of doubt that. I'd like to, but... Either way, I'll see you later. Bye-bye!